Hello, everyone, and welcome to Virtually Unfiltered podcast. I'm Prajwal,
I'm Cauvery.
and welcome to today's episode. Today, we are talking about my favorite topic, which is IPL. And we have an expert who was an ex cricketer and left arm fast bowler and right arm batsman, Cauvery, with us. Welcome, Cauvery.
Thank you for an
So, Cauvery,
introduction I had no clue about.
yeah, I want to start with asking, can you tell what exactly is IPL? Can you tell me the full form of IPL?
Yeah, that is one thing I do know. Indian Premier League. I hope it's correct. Correct, no?
Yeah. Do you know any other leagues which are available in the world? I think India Premier League, because of the episode you prepared and you searched and came. Do you know
No,
any
no,
other
I don't
episode,
know.
any other leagues?
No. Are there any other leagues?
There are so many. Every country has one league. Pakistan has
Oh.
one. Bangladesh has one. Sri Lanka has one.
What's a
Australia
league?
has one. Yes, Australia has one.
No, no,
South
what's a
Africa has
league?
one. League is basically a competition where multiple teams play together and win a cup.
Okay.
Country-wise league. So I
Oh,
think it's like a football also where you have different leagues. Okay, I don't want to go into football because I have no clue.
understood. Yeah.
I have no clue about what exactly, but yeah, leagues.
Uh,
So we have every country which actually plays cricket has one league with them. But I think it's safe to say IPL is the most uh, what they call celebrated and the most successful league out of all the other countries. Others might not agree, but I think in terms of revenue and in terms of what we have with IPL, I think IPL is the most successful one. Okay. So
okay.
how to get started? What exactly do you want to know? How what do you know? What how exactly we will go about this?
I have questions I will ask you
Yes.
just to be like,
Yes.
at least I'll
So
start
okay,
with
just a
you.
heads up of what we are doing this episode. This is
Yes.
not about how was the last match, who bowled well.
Yes.
We are not doing any match analysis. This is just like a starter kit.
This is
Like if
IPL
somebody
for
like our
dummies. I'm a
expert,
dummy here. Yeah.
yeah, like our expert, if there are other experts also who are available outside, we are giving a head start or we are giving a little introduction to the IPL so that at least from 19th season you start. Or else there is women's IPL
There are
also. I
19
hope you know
seasons
that.
done.
There are 18. This is the current one is the 18th season which is going on. By the way, there is women's IPL also. I hope you know that.
I
Or
know that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think they won
Okay.
recently, isn't it?
No, last year. One as in
Last
somebody would have won, but when you say they, it's like RCB, right? Yeah, somebody
RCB.
will win every year.
Sorry. RCB.
Yes.
Okay.
But one good thing you have started with, you have started associating with the right team. You
Yes.
said they. Yeah, you already belong to a right place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get
Yes.
started.
Yes. I think before getting into IPL specifically, I want to understand what is T20 and IPL. World Cup, I understand because people from different countries, their teams come. That much I have basic knowledge. But T20, no.
So funny, yeah. Because it's very rare when we get to meet somebody who's as innocent as you have no clue about what exactly
You're
is
trying
what.
to call me dumb instead of calling you by saying innocent. I know.
No, I think we will get to the dumber part little later in the episode, but I will start with innocent. But yeah, let me answer that. So
Yeah.
actually, World Cup is where individual countries participate.
Yes. Yeah.
So you have countries, but World Cup also has T20. So it also has 50 overs cricket. So you know what is an over, how many balls in an over, like
Six
that
balls in an
introduction you
over.
have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is 1 over. And
Yeah.
then 50 overs of that per side is actually a 50 over cricket, what World Cup actually you are referring to, I think.
World Cup has
But
50 overs. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Also, T20 World Cups are also happening. So T20 is basically like the name suggests, it's like a 20 overs per side. So there'll be two
Okay.
teams playing. So one team will have 20 overs, the other will have 20 overs. At the end of 40 overs, somebody will win. So that's basically T20. So you have 50 overs, you have T20, and there is test. I don't think so. We want to go to test because
Yeah.
like this is a basic course.
Yes.
And then if you pass in this,
Advanced
we'll
field.
go to the advanced course.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's your T20 and that's your 50 over cricket. And then that's your IPL where IPL is where it's not the country which is playing against each other. Like it's like the name suggests, it's Indian Premier League. There are multiple teams within the country. So we have Bangalore team, we have Delhi team, we have Mumbai team, we have CSK team, our favorite. Bangalore people's favorite team is CSK. So we have those teams where people from different countries play together. So here it's not like we have only Indians playing in particular team. So you have multiple country people coming in and they form a team, and that's where the IPL comes into picture. So IPL is played in 20 over format, but
Okay.
yeah, it's between the same people versus each other kind of a situation.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Basics I got to know now. But
Okay, in order to give a little more, sorry to interrupt. So, in order to give a little more insight, it's like a Marvel universe where people from multiple universes come together and actually play
Yes.
together. So, IPL is like a Marvel.
Yeah.
So, where you
Yeah.
have people coming in and they're playing. So, Virat Kohli is the Iron Man, and it could be
Oh,
some other people, like it's like that. Yeah.
okay. Got it. Okay, before even asking beyond this question, being in Bangalore, I'm supporting RCB, of course. And being like literally being born and brought up here, I will support RCB. First thing is, who are the people in RCB at least to have some idea for me? Okay, don't judge me this much. Calm down and
No,
tell
no,
me.
no judgments here. No judgments.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, actually, RCB kind of revolves around Virat Kohli. So Virat Kohli is the center item, and he has been playing in the RCB team for 18 years. He's the only player who have played the entire IPL from the beginning with one team. I don't think so. Any other player have actually
Oh,
played with
you
one team.
answered my other question just now as well
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
So, like I think Virat Kohli has become kind of synonymous with the RCB team, and there are other players who come in and go. So basically, what happens is you have some players for 3 years. So every 3 year you have an auction, and then the players get shuffled. But one player who has been constantly with RCB is Virat Kohli, and I think if you know Virat Kohli is in RCB, at least you will get good points with anybody who is a fan. So Virat
Yeah.
Kohli is
Yes.
synonymous to RCB.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. I think the second question I also had was, is it the same people throughout? I think you answered that. And one more thing, I think. So when we come to World Cup, it's very simple for us to, support a specific team because we are supporting our country. It's so simple to do that. But here, there are so many things that play a role because one is being Bangalore, we'll be like Bangalore. Because I do see people in like Bangalore who are supporting CSK or any other like other teams. So
Yeah.
one is that is a choice they have to make, and second choice they have to make is like someone is a fan of Dhoni or Virat Kohli, but they actually want to support another team because they are from somewhere. How do people decide which team to actually support?
So yeah, this is a very big conflict even for me. So actually, okay, a Kulasa, big grand Kulasa. I
Oh,
was not a RCB fan to start with. I started with
I'm a
Mumbai
little
because
offended right now.
yeah, but I can give a heads up. When I was supporting Mumbai, I was in Gulbarga. I was not in Bangalore back then. So at least yeah, like you
Next.
said. So but I supported Mumbai to start with the same conflict what you are telling. I am a huge Sachin Tendulkar fan. And
Oh,
then
okay.
Sachin was part of Mumbai, and then I supported Mumbai, and then it went on when Sachin retired. And also, I had one more reason of not supporting Bangalore back then because I don't know, this is a thing which I have. I want Indian Premier League teams to have Indian captains. So when we started off, it was
Correct.
Rahul Dravid to some extent. But when Tendulkar retired, we had I think Daniel Vettori as a captain here. Good guy. No, nothing personal against him, but he was not an Indian. So I had
Right.
personal offense about how can you not have an Indian captain
Yeah.
leading an Indian team. So I
Mm.
was not. I was skimming around different teams, seeing okay after Tendulkar retired, what to do, what to do. I think then Virat Kohli became a captain, and then I'm a loyalist to RCB. But to answer, going back to your same question, I think when it is India versus other thing, like you said, it's very easy. But here
Yes.
there is an advantage also where India is winning every day. I think it was mentioned by someone else also before. Even though you have different teams coming, you don't
There
really
is
feel
always some
sad
Indian
at the end of
team.
the day
Yeah.
because it's all India, right? But again,
So true.
it's always a conflict, and this could lead to a bigger fights also. I can see RCB and CSK fans fighting like it's their
Yeah.
property being sold off. So
Yeah.
it's that big. But again, here it's a conflict. Again, whom do you like the most? So again, Virat Kohli and MSG example. If you like MSG more, then obviously CSK. If you like
CSK
Virat
makes
more, so
yeah.
it's your favorite player, which team he belongs to. I think you'll end up supporting that team.
So right now,
Okay.
is your favorite player Virat Kohli?
Yes, to a certain extent, yes. But I think now it's more like RCB, Nam Timu, Nam Do. Like it's
Yes.
our feeling now. It has
Salam
because now it's
Namdev. That's
huh,
I know that.
yeah, yeah, that is something we have been doing it for ages. But this year it looks like finger crossed.
Yeah.
Isala Namde Agbohudu. So we don't know. But yeah,
Don't jinx
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to ask a counter question to you because I know you have come prepared with certain lists. But how many teams are there in IPL?
I have no
Okay,
clue.
this is a difficult one. If you're not following, it's difficult one. There are 10.
Yeah.
Can you name
10.
at least any four teams
Okay.
or four
Chennai Super
states where the
Kings,
teams belong to?
RCB, Bangalore, Royal Challengers Bangalore. Um, I know Mumbai is there.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay, I'll give you. I'll give you.
Mumbai is there. Uh, 1 second.
You only said one. No, Dhoni's team.
That's CSK, isn't it?
Then you mentioned CSK, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You
only told
started
you
with
three right
CSK.
now. Sorry?
You started with CSK, then Bangalore, and then Mumbai.
No, that's because I had
Okay.
to tell you one name other than RCB also. No?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know three for sure. Punjab. There is something for Punjab. I know
Yes.
that. So I
Yes.
have answered the
Not
four.
bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
If you at least you know which states has teams and all.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, yeah. But one more thing I had a question was it's such a big deal when it's IPL and there are so many people from other countries coming and playing here. Like I'm not going to consider World Cup as a part of that because they come to play like against India or against whatever country or whatever. So, is there any other games like IPL where Indians go and play in another country?
That's where actually IPL becomes little special because IPL Indian players are not allowed to go to play with any other leagues. Other countries do not have such kind of restrictions. We are not allowed to go in play in
Oh,
Pakistan League, Sri Lanka League, like we are not allowed.
so
So
other
that's
countries
why
go
this
there? Other country
other
people
than
go there?
everybody play everywhere else. Indians have the
Nice.
premium products, which they don't really go into
Nice.
any other leagues. I think,
Nice.
yeah, we have power to actually say no at this point of time. I think we bring in
Yeah.
the most money for the cricket. Like we bring in the most money, and also that's why this becomes very premium because like you only get to see Indians playing in a league only in Indian Premier League. The board is very clear.
Nice.
And secondly, also the other players because this is a premium one in terms of how much money we make. The comparison between a
Yeah.
player what he gets in Indian Premier League versus any other league, I think the second best one is the Australian one. It's huge. Like
What is
Kohli
huge
gets
though?
23 crores per season. One season he gets 23 crores, and this time the highest player is Rishabh Pant. He gets 27.5 crores. I think in other in like for example a Sri Lankan or something, the whole entire team would come in 27 crores. I think I might be a little off with numbers, but I'm not too off. So that's why I think Indian Premier League becomes a very premium one. So that's why it's like very special.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Now you're slowly convincing me to start watching just because of the facts you've given me right now. Because
Not
I'm not
just
saying that.
actually in terms, not just in terms of cricket, right? I have read it or somewhere. I do not have the exact numbers. In terms
Mm.
of global leagues, also, I think it's there are football leagues. I think we IPL comes in top 10
Wow.
throughout the
Okay.
world in comparison with the other sports also because see cricket is not that famous because it only is played by 8 to 10 countries and it's only known by 8 to 10 countries. Otherwise football and basketball is played by many countries. So even in that range if IPL is competing in terms of the amount what it brings in then it's a pretty big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. True. That's nice. Okay. Then I think a lot of questions you've already answered. I'm crossing
Yeah.
them off.
I actually read your mind before
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
this.
Few of them, not that much. Okay.
Yeah.
So now this is a very dumb question. Where do you actually watch it? And how do you know when is the next match and all of those things? I know I can Google this on the internet, of course, but I'm also asking here because I watch it randomly because my dad would have randomly put it. But and when we had a normal TV connection, no, the cable connection, it used to come in one channel. But now we don't have cable connection. Where do I watch it?
So basically, this is part of Geo Hotstar for this year. I think Hotstar is the main one. So we
Uh,
will have a pretty much schedule which comes in months before, and it's a non-stop for 65 days kind of a tournament. Every day you have one match
but every
running between.
day.
Yes, 60.
No.
That's why it's non-stop entertainment. You get to see somebody or the other playing every day. So it's
That's
like
nice.
65 players playing every single day, teams playing every single day. So you have it between 7:30 to 11:30 every day. So that's pretty simple, and you have it in Geo Hotstar where without premium also you could actually watch it. But yeah,
Oh, nice. Okay. And okay, when RCB is not playing, how do you decide which team to support?
okay, that is very simple to me. I'll actually look at where RCB is standing in the tournament. So there is standings based on how many matches you win. You will
Uh,
actually go above below, and only top four teams goes to the semifinals and stuff like that. So if
so you're
RCB is in the
supporting the
fifth,
person who's lower then.
yay, RCB is in the fifth. If somebody is lower and somebody is
Please.
higher, I want the higher team to lose. Simple. Very simple logic.
Nice.
But this time we don't really care at this point of time because we are the table toppers. We are at the top of the
What?
table. Other people can fight and die on their own, but we are okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, okay. So now we'll get into the last match because
Yeah.
I think the last match we were on another call or something, and you told
Yeah.
me we were winning, and then you said we are losing, and then we are winning, and then we are losing. So how was the process? How was the ups and downs? How was your heart? Are
Oh
you
my God. I think RCB is always known for this. Actually, RCB ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇದೆ. ಬೀಜ ಬಾಯಿ ಬರ್ಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they kind of. It's not an official tagline, but
Okay.
basically it feels like you are getting an heart attack when you are watching an RCB match. Every time, whenever the match gets so close, it's not like we win comfortably. This time there are a lot of matches where we are winning it very comfortably, but I think it's not like every time it is happening. So last match, what happened? They were on 40 needed of 20 balls or something. Then we came to the last over where first three balls she bowled beautifully, no runs and all. He took a wicket also. I was like, oh, we are winning. Then he bowled a full no ball. No ball basically is like you get an extra ball and you don't get out also.
Okay.
So you just he hit it for a six and then it out. Oh, we are losing. And I'm actually parallelly messaging my friend also. Hey, RCB is playing so well. In 2 minutes, I'm messaging this Kachada bowlers. Why can't they ball properly? Then I'm bowling. Hey, what a bowling he's doing. Then I'm telling, hey, what is this and all? So this the other fellow also. Hey, what are they doing? Hey, what are they doing? Hey, what? This was his just throughout reaction, and this has been last match was one of the crazy match. Actually, what we are referring to is like the CSK and the RCB match because
Maybe
this
the date.
this
You
video
mentioned the
might
date.
come later. Yeah, this might come. Other two matches might have happened before that.
Yeah,
So
that's why I just mentioned the date as to when it took place.
I don't really remember the date, but RCB versus
We put
CSK
it
Bangalore
somewhere
match.
around.
People will know.
Yes. Yeah.
People will know. Yeah, people
Yeah.
will know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So this also, I think, do you think are they going to win this time? Like, what are the odds of us winning? No, by their performance.
So hope is that yes, they will win. And the kind of burning we have done to the other teams, I am wishing they will win. So we have given burn all to all the teams who are available.
No, that has happened
And
even
we
when
wish
we lost utterly. It's okay. I noticed that has
yeah,
been
but I
done.
think this year it looks like a really good team. So what used to happen with RCB is like every time Kohli used to perform and none used to perform and they come close and not too far. But this time what has happened is somehow the
Everyone's.
other one is actually performing in some other matches. So Kohli is performing constantly. Obviously, he's consistently performing. But there was one match where Rutherford, I think his name is, I don't really know the exact name. So he played. Shepherd played really well. Then there was one more match. Tim David played really well. Then there was one more match. Hazelwood bowled really well. So there are different heroes in different matches. That could be a winning combination, what we were missing for so many years. And this time, and I think we have never done a where I think there were one or two seasons where we were at the top of the table. I don't really know. But this time we really have the chance of finishing in the top. So that's also is a big sign. But again, it's here and there. I hope we win and we'll come back on an episode again to celebrate the victory,
Yeah,
look at
I
the
hope
winning
so.
moments, and do a lot more things.
I think that time I would have watched a few episodes as well.
Yeah.
Matches. Sorry.
Also, I
Sorry.
want to at least there are 3-4 matches left. Please watch the match and
Yes.
just like it's like real. You start watching the IPL from today. I
Yes.
want to do a little bit small bit before we close on the episode
Yeah.
where it's like IPL for dummies.
Yes.
So can
Are
we
you
get
testing
started
me?
with that? No. You can ask and we will answer. Yeah, I'll answer that.
Okay.
Few good questions.
I already asked the major questions which have been on my mind. But I think one of the questions, maybe it's not for dummies only, but one thing is it match fixing? Is it like predetermined? What is it? Is it?
So yeah. So I want to reframe the question in a way: Is it scripted? So is it scripted
Yes.
like a WWE is what I want to go with. Personal belief, I want to go with like no. So it's easy to believe sometimes that because the match goes in such a way that it becomes so entertaining. So it's always like a seesaw which is happening. It's
Yes.
not like only one team is winning. Like when you see international cricket in general, the World Cup, there are not that many of seesaw which is happening compared to IPL. But I also like to believe, for example, in World Cup cricket, there will be always one team very strong compared to the other. So if India is playing Bangladesh, for example, it's not a balanced side. But in IPL, what happens? Both the teams are pretty much balanced. So there is high possibility that both are playing really well and both like it could be a seesaw. Personal belief is like I don't think so. It is scripted, and that's the truth. I don't think so. It's scripted. And there could be little. I don't know. I don't want to continue with. There could be little. It's not scripted. My cricket cannot be Bikavu.
Oh, sure. Yours, huh?
Yeah, my cricket.
Yes. No, I
Only
think
if they lose
majority of my
wicket.
questions are done. Do I need to know anything more?
Not really. I would like to say start watching WPL. I think women have played really well, and we want women supporting women along with men. Now
Yes.
all the men are supporting. We want women playing, supporting women playing cricket. So that is something, and start watching cricket so that we can do a more episodes on cricket.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, we'll do that. So yeah, that
Okay.
was today's episode. IPL for dummies and people who have been watching
Yeah.
as well. Don't make fun of me, please. Don't judge me. I'm also
No,
not.
little playful is okay. I'll give support for little playful. But yeah, until next time, I think we would want to do a little more analysis also. But this is like she mentioned, it's an IPL for dummies where we have an introduction, just laid out what exactly it is and all. And yes, to Isala Cup Namde.
Isa lakap namde. Yes. Okay then. Bye bye.